Hello, hi, God bless you. Welcome to Read the Tarot. It's almost 8 p.m. Sunday night. I'm coming to you live from Tampa, Florida on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I've set my intention to usher in spirit with psychic medium messages from the tarot. If you're here and you would like a message, please type in the chat and I will give you a message from spirit. And I hope everybody's been having a wonderful weekend. So let's see. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Sam. How are you? And Kevin is on YouTube. Sam is on Facebook. And unfortunately, you two can't see each other, but I can see both of you. And that's what matters. So let's start off with a message for Kevin. And 1 second, I'm going to fix my background. If you notice, it's not playing the music. And 1 second. Hello, Ashley. How are you? And Kevin, all questions or general readings are done on a donation basis. What I do is give a free message from Spirit. I'm trying to bring up my Facebook real quick. That way I can keep track of anybody who's giving stars. Stars is another way to donate and support my channel. In addition to subscriptions. And if you miss seeing my face, that's because I need a new webcam. And one way to help me get back on camera is by supporting my channel. But I also need a microphone. Okay, well, let's see what we have for you, Kevin. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kevin today? What do you want Kevin to know? What message do you have for Kevin? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kevin today? Right here. Kevin, your message is the Three of Swords. So, Kevin, please let me know if you've gone through any recent heartbreak. Time heals all wounds. Don't let your sorrows define you. But this card can show up if you've just gone through some sort of heartbreak. If the heartbreak isn't recent, it could be that you have unhealed wounds that are actually impacting your current situation, your current life. And that Three of Swords is a message that it is time to move forward, even though it's painful. So I would like to see if that resonates with you at all. If you're feeling heartbreak, suffering any type of emotional pain, feeling isolated from family, feeling lost, anything like that. It can also show up if there's any type of betrayal. Okay. Yeah, it's Three of Swords. Okay. Isolation. Okay. Well, stick around here and hopefully you won't feel so isolated. I do want to pull a couple more cards for you, Kevin. I just feel led to. I don't know if you want to make a donation or not, but I'm going to. I don't want to leave it on isolation. So thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kevin? What do you want Kevin to know with the dealing with this isolation? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Kevin to know? Thank you. We'll do situation, solution, advice, and outcome, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Situation, solution, advice, and outcome for Kevin. What do we have, Spirit? Thank you. Situation, solution, advice, and outcome. Okay, Kevin. So our situation here, Seven of Pentacles. So it looks as if you've been working hard, waiting to reap some rewards. And maybe you're just not seeing things come to pass yet. You've put in the work, you're waiting for the results, and it's not happening yet. Let me know if that resonates. Our solution, we have the world. So hang in there. Hang in there. Also a little curious if this has something to do with your job. Are you looking for a job? Because sometimes the world can show up for me specifically. I'm not sure about other readers, but it can show up to represent things to do with the internet, because of the World Wide Web. But also, the world represents the ending of a cycle, usually a very positive card, the ending of a cycle and beginning something new. And the Seven of Pentacles could also represent if you have completed a cycle and are at a crossroads, pretty much trying to determine which way you go next. So it could either be that you're waiting on a reward, or you're kind of at a crossroads trying to figure out which way to go next. The world kind of plays into that, saying like you have completed a cycle. So let me know about that. The advice here is Seven of Swords, okay? There's definitely a lot of loneliness here. Isolation. I don't know. Maybe you're single. Maybe there's been some sort of breakup. Our message here is now is the time for stealth and discretion in your actions. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can also show up like if we're, might not be you, it could be somebody close to you, but it has to do with kind of only focusing on yourself and your own interest. Sometimes that has a negative connotation, but it seems as if this reading is kind of like all about you, kind of focusing on where you go next. And your outcome card is the King of Cups. Yeah, this does seem to have something to do with a relationship. So if you want to let me know if this resonates, let me know. But maybe I kind of feel like there's some sort of cycle that ended. Maybe there was a breakup. I would feel like maybe you're single and about to get back together with someone, or maybe there's new love coming. Only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility you seek. But this is a beautiful card, King of Cups. So whatever this isolation you're feeling is definitely going to be over. But it does seem as if you're at some sort of crossroads with cycles ending and beginning to enter a new phase. So I hope that helped. I hope that resonated with you. And Sam, let me get you your message. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sam? What do you want Sam to know? And welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you those who are sharing my video. I have no idea what is going on Facebook because like I'm getting all these new things with Facebook, right? I'm getting these subscriptions now. I can have subscribers. I can create content on Facebook that goes only to my subscribers, those who support me for $19.99 a month. I get these little stars next to people's names. I get flags and waves, and I don't know what it means. Marie, are you flagging my video? I don't know what it means. There's a little flag next to your name. Yesterday, somebody had a big diamond next to their name. I've never seen any of this before on Facebook. I have no idea what this means. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sam? What do you want Sam to know? What do you want Sam to know? Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sam to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Wands. It's important to stand your ground, especially when you are in a position of advantage. And Sam, I know yesterday I did some readings for you that really did give give the feeling that there was some sort of conflict or turmoil, you know, in your situation. And I never did get a response to know if that resonated with you, but this card from Spirit is kind of along the same lines. Because the Seven of Wands is like being defensive, protecting yourself, protecting your ground, protecting your territory. So please let me know if that resonates. Because I believe you said you were single. Yet at the same time, maybe I'm wrong about that. So not really, right? But you agree that all the messages are coming up the same, right? So something is going on, and you are single. Yes, Sam, I'd like to do a one-on-one with you because I've noticed like there's this huge theme. They're all the same, and I feel it too. I feel like something doesn't seem right. So I'm right about that, right? I'm right that something doesn't seem right. Yet at the same time, all of your messages have the same meaning, no matter what deck I'm pulling it from. That means Spirit is definitely saying this. Is it possible that there's somebody behind the scenes doing something to you that you're not aware of? I'm going to pull a few cards. I'm going to use a different deck, Sam. And I'm going to see if Spirit can give us some clarification on why these messages are all like that. Even when I read your goddess message yesterday, which again was on the same theme, I kept feeling like I don't get this. I don't understand it. But the Spirit messages, it wasn't the last two the exact same card. Now it's Seven of Wands. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me insight into these readings. Oh my gosh. I just got the Devil as a jumper. There is something going on here, Sam. There is something absolutely going on. You're single, correct? Is there any type of addiction, any type of obsession? Who is the devil in your life? What does this devil represent? What's spiritual? Sam, what is... Could this be something spiritual? No addiction. This could be spiritual. Are you trying to fight a toxic behavior or something? Even if it's not addiction, even if it's not drugs. Is there some... Are you an ex-addict? Are you in recovery? Is there something like that? Maybe this isn't an outside person. Maybe it's within. Maybe it's something you're fighting within yourself. That could make sense. You used to drink. So you used to drink, but were you an alcoholic? This would make sense. But were you an alcoholic, or did you just drink? So you quit drinking. Have you been tempted to start drinking? Maybe it's something like that. Kind of makes sense, because I've been feeling... Yes, okay. I think this is what it is. Now this is making a lot more sense, Sam. Okay, so let me draw some cards here. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to actually give you a Celtic reading real quick. A Celtic Cross to see what's going on. Thank you, Spirit. Why so many defensive messages for Sam? Why do you have so many defensive messages for Sam? Why is she on guard? What is she on guard against? On occasion. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What is she on guard against? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What is Sam on guard against? What are these messages about? Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Right here. The first two represent our quest. Oh my gosh. The first two represent the question. 9 of Wands. Okay. You are completely on defense. Here we go again. Okay. Please, Spirit, please explain this. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. This is starting to make some sense to me, Sam. You are on guard, you are on defense, but our 2 of Pentacles is about balancing work, balancing home life. It can be something that shows up when we're really stressed out. Is that what's going on? Are you like having a hard time juggling responsibilities, having a hard time bringing balance into your life? And this could be that Spirit is saying it's time to really relax. You're getting too stressed. And Spirit could be warning you that there could be some sort of potential negative outcome. I don't know what it would be. I don't know if this means like you're drinking or something, but it does seem to be you live with your son. Are you having any conflict with your son? And you want to move. Okay, that could be this. Okay, so let me, I'm going to see what your goal card is. Oh my gosh. The goal card is 7 of Wands. He drinks. Okay. So is it being I want you to see this. I mean, your goal card here is 7 of Wands. Your message from Spirit is 7 of Wands. This keeps happening, Sam. This has been going on for like a week. So that's why I'm trying to figure this out. So he drinks. Is it a temptation for you living with your son with him drinking? So maybe you two aren't fighting, but just the presence of being there is just hard for you because you're being on the defense. Oh, thank you, Maurice. Okay, I'm going to finish this Celtic Cross, and then you will be next. And if anybody makes a donation, please let me know. Okay, so this is good, Sam. This is good because now I feel like I understand what Spirit's trying to say. But there's a message here Spirit really wants you to get. So our goal here is 7 of Wands, okay? And I see what it is because 7 of Wands, I usually feel it like someone's attacking you, right? I'm like, who is doing these horrible things to you? Because the 7 of Wands, I feel like it's negative, but Spirit is saying, no, it's not negative. This is the goal. This is saying that you are in this situation where you are constantly on guard, constantly protecting yourself, defending yourself. So I'm not sure if there's conflict with your son that maybe you're not telling me, but I do see what you're saying here about being on guard. He's drinking in the house. You don't drink anymore, and it's not comfortable. See, here we go. Our obstacle is 5 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable how this whole entire, and it makes sense. There's got to be fighting with your son. It's got to, it's just impossible, Sam. You're just not telling me. The Wands is family, sometimes conflicts. Yeah. Wands is family. And this is all 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Like you would think this was a brand new deck that's never been shuffled. Okay. What is around this situation? 8 of Swords. You got to move, Sam. What's the holdup? You've got to move. You feel restricted. Sam, is there something you're not telling me? Like this is toxic. This is a lot more toxic than what you're saying here. So if you need to email me, email me, but the Eight of Swords is a woman who's in conflict. She's constricted, she's restricted, she has no freedom. Look at her, she's tied up, she's bound. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's some major stuff here, and it's not good. What else is around? The Queen of Cups. Okay, so this could be you. You may be the Queen of Cups, or this could represent another one. Oh, you know what it is? You're the Queen of Cups because you love your son so much. You know what I think is going on? I think your son is, I don't know if I'm wrong about this, Sam, but it seems to me that your son is not treating you right. This is very toxic, but you just love him so much. He's your heart, right? And you're just almost enabling him. You're letting him get away with some really bad behavior, I believe, because you love him so much. But this is a very unhealthy situation, to the point that Spirit for over a week, Spirit for over a week has been talking about this, to the point that I'm doing this because I don't understand what the problem is. Now I'm seeing it. Okay, so our immediate response for you is strength. Okay. Also, do we have any fire sign energy? Do we have any Leos in the mix? But whether there's a Leo or not, you have to be strong. If you need to talk to me about what's going on, if you need to get some outside help, please do that, because this is it seems so serious to me. Do you feel this is very serious? Because I don't understand why Spirit would be, he's a Leo. Okay. I don't understand why Spirit would be saying it to this extent if it was not very serious. But what I'm going to see is your approach to this. Seven of Swords. Okay. Is your son somehow robbing you in any way? Is he somehow, he's got to be dishonoring you, he's got to be disrespecting you, but it's a little bit deeper than that, Sam. Is he on drugs? Is he stealing money from you? No. It could just be selfishness. It could just be that I'm not sure what he's doing, but it definitely seems that he's only thinking about himself, if that makes sense. Next we have Judgment. Okay, he used to. Okay. Has he been in rehab or anything? Judgment is rebirth. So I would actually have to do another reading here, because the meaning of judgment here is a little bit another rabbit trail for me to go down. I need to see your outcome. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so your outcome here is the Star. So Spirit wants you to know that whatever this is you're going through, you're going through it with the love, the patience of a mother. The Star shows up for hope. He used to steal money from you. Okay. There's just some toxic behaviors here. Exactly what Spirit wants you guys to do to get through this, I'm not sure. It does seem to me you need to move. But the good news here is this does look like a situation where you do need to be on guard. We have that strength. And you said he's a Leo, but that strength card came in for two purposes. It came in that you need to be very strong with your son. He's taking advantage of you in some area. You love him very much, and it's kind of enabling something, and this needs to get fixed. The Judgment is a very good positive card, but it also shows that some behaviors really need to be examined and need to be looked at with a truthful, honest approach. But our Star is all about the beauty of hope. There's a lot of hope for healing in this relationship. So, but now I see that this had something to do with your son. I hope that helped. Not sure if you had a secret question about it, about all that. But those past messages are applicable to your relationship with your son. So with that in mind, if you remember all your messages, now kind of apply them. Okay. You're welcome, Sam. The good news is there's a lot of hope here. But we'll be looking at this more. I promise you that. And Maurice, are you there? There you are. You're waiting for this job promotion. What do I see? Still having financial issues. What do the cards say? Maurice, didn't I do a reading for you before? Did I do a reading for you before where the job promotion came through? Because I think I remember this. Thank you, Spirit. Now, first I'm going to give you a free message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Maurice? What message do you have for Maurice today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Maurice? What message do you have for Maurice? Thank you, Spirit. Right here we have, okay. We had a jumper in here for you. You're going to get two. Okay. Okay. So our jumper card here was Page of Wands. I want you to see. And your message from Spirit was Wheel of Fortune. But because of the jumper, you get both. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment, so enjoy it. For that message to jump out, it seems that Spirit does want you to focus more on the present. Try and find some peace and happiness in the present, even though you're feeling, there's difficulties in your current situation. Your Wheel of Fortune. As the wheel turns, ages come and go, fortunes rise and fall, and people are born and die. The Wheel of Fortune card shows us that nothing is permanent and teaches us to embrace the constant ebb and flow of life. So both of these cards have a similar theme. So Spirit is, now remember, this isn't, I am going to do a message for you based on your question. Oh, okay. But the message here from Spirit, the message Spirit wants you to get right now is to find some peace in your current circumstances. And this may be that you're so focused on what's going to happen tomorrow, that you're kind of losing your joy in being basically alive today. So Spirit wants you to kind of relax, take a deep breath. Maybe you're extremely stressed out. Are you extremely stressed out, Maurice? Like maybe like all the time? Because this message here really is saying, to trust in God, trust in Spirit, and kind of take a step back and relax. And I think maybe if you're not meditating, start meditating because that will help. But okay, I'm going to clear this deck so we can look at your financial situation. Was it something like are you married with a big family? Do you have a lot of children? I'm trying to remember the reading we did, but I think it was a very long time ago. I'm remembering something about having a job, but maybe feeling you weren't making enough money. But now I'm wondering, like, was this a big family? And then I think I'm remembering you, but it could be somebody else. I remember there was somebody who made like a bad business investment and needed money, but I don't remember if that was you. Okay. Oh, Kevin's wishing you a happy birthday. So, yeah, because I don't remember the past reading, I don't want to just say, are you getting a promotion? Because I just feel like I don't remember the backstory to getting a promotion. So I'm going to just do a financial reading and see what's going on, Maurice. Um, a promotion will show up, if there's advancement and things like that. Yes, I do remember your name. Okay. Let's just do the financial. I'm going to do another Celtic Cross. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does Maurice need to know about his financial situation? What does Maurice need to know about his finances? Is there a promotion coming? Is there more money coming? Is there blessing and abundance? What does he need to know about his financial situation? What are obstacles? What are blocks? How is it moving forward? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does Maurice need to know about his financial situation? Okay. Okay. So our first card is Five of Swords. Five of Swords. So that does show some conflict, things like that. This probably represents exactly how you're feeling right now while you're waiting. Okay, and along with our Five of Swords, we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is very positive. It's about like childhood and innocence. Now, you just said that you do help out a brother and a sister. Because this is Six of Cups and represents childhood, innocence. We have two figures here. Like how often do you help your siblings? Like, is this like very important to your finances? Or is this like when you have some extra money, you help them? But this does look to me now as if I'm helping the siblings, because like you can see the home in the background. It seems as if this is a very important part of the financial reading. Our goal here is the Ace of Swords, which makes sense. Um, is your job something to do with logic, the mind? What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? Our aces are new beginnings, which would represent the promotion. But I'm just wondering about the sword suit, because we have Five of Swords and Ace of Swords. So I want to know if the swords represents your job, or if the swords represents the anxiety and worry and fear that you've been experiencing. But we can see that the goal here is to get this new beginning in the job, the promotion. Okay, and I'm going to wait for you to type that in. I'm going to look at the obstacle. The obstacle is Six of Wands. That's interesting. So, do you one sister is weekly, the other sister and brother monthly, looking to work as a maintenance mechanic. Now you're saying looking to work. Are you already in this job? What country are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in America, or are you in a different country? Our obstacle here seems to be somebody isn't singing your praises. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Is this some sort of review to get a promotion? The Six of Wands would represent somebody needs to be speaking more highly of you than they are. Let's see what's around you. Well, that makes sense. Around you is the Four of Cups. Around you is just waiting. You're a government worker in the USA and looking to work as a maintenance mechanic. Okay, let me see. The Fool. Okay, again, we do have the new beginning. Okay. We have the Fool here, so we are seeing the new beginning. The goal is the Ace of Swords, but that the Fool is a new beginning. I'm not seeing anything like needing some sort of training. So you did interview for this promotion and you're waiting. Okay. So when you say promotion and this maintenance mechanic, is this something that you already know how to do? But I mean, this is the Fool, so it does look like the new beginning. Let me see what's next. Oh, well, Page of Pentacles. Here we go. So it does look like you might need some more training. But again, this looks good. The Page of Pentacles is, new work. So it's looking like, let me see your outcome. Oh, outcome is Ten of Swords. I'm going to have to do one more, because the Ten of Swords could mean that you get this. And that's like the conclusion of something changing. You have some experience, but they will train. And then, no, back to Five of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to look again for our outcome, okay? Because everything... When did you interview for this job? That Ten of Swords was actually an extra card. It wasn't your outcome card. I pulled one extra and it was Ten of Swords, so I want to double check to see what that means, because it could just mean if this is like a completely different job than what you've been doing, it could represent that. This week will make 3 weeks. Okay. Thank you, sir. And I do want to know again, the job that you currently have, Is it completely different than this maintenance mechanic job? Because he said you have some experience. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. It will be a different job at the company. Okay, see, that could be the Ten of Swords. It could be that you're moving into, right, because some promotions are like you're in the same field. Do you know what I mean? And you're just getting an advancement. This is actually a completely different, would it be like a completely different field? Because that would be that Ten of Swords coming in. That Page of Pentacles to me looks absolutely like you do have this. So I'm just going to double check because of that Ten of Swords. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? Thank you, Spirit. Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? Thank you, Spirit. Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? 3 cards. Will Maurice get the maintenance mechanic job? Okay. Different field. Okay, good. The Hermit. This is you now. Kind of by yourself waiting. And this is if you're going to get this job. So this is the Hermit. Such a beautiful card. 2 of Swords. This represents you with your eyes closed, waiting, not knowing what's going on. And Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. So this is a card that represents a lot of patience. Again, it still looks very positive to me. Looks very, very positive. So keep your hopes up. Do the best that you can. It looks very good to me. I believe it's a yes. I absolutely believe it's a yes. So please keep me updated. I would like to know how this turns out. You know, am I completely infallible? Absolutely not. I'm human. But with this, it definitely looks like a yes to me. I believe that Ten of Swords does not represent not getting the job. I believe that Ten of Swords represents going into a different field. So, did you have another question, Maurice? Hello, Lupe. How are you? You're welcome, Maurice. But remember that message from Spirit, which was really about anxiety and fear and worry and letting stress kind of dictate your joy. And Spirit really wants you to relax. So I think some meditation is in order and just kind of start having some more fun. Okay. Just try and step back from the worry. Will your sister Donna get her apartment? Okay, let me see. I'm going to clear these just because it's full of energy about your job. Oh, Lupe, I'm actually on a donation reading right now, and then I have some people waiting. So if you're still here, then yes, I will get you a card. Okay. Hi, Samantha. Welcome. Well, I don't do a free list. So what I do is donations get preference, and I give free messages from Spirit, but all tarot questions or psychic mediumships are done on a donation basis. So I'm currently on a donation reading. And then when I am through with that, I will go and give free messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Will Donna get her apartment? Will Donna get her apartment? Thank you, Spirit. Will Donna get her apartment? Will Donna get her apartment? Thank you, Spirit. Will Donna get her apartment? Okay, so we're starting off with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a family card, as you can see. Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. Very good. Is somebody helping her maybe to make this happen? The apartment? But the Magician could actually just mean that she is putting, using her will and power to try and create something new. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. This looks like a yes. The Ten of Pentacles is the family, and the Nine of Pentacles is like affluence, but as you can see, this is like a woman who's like living on her own and very prosperous. So this absolutely looks like a yes. So we're doing a 3-card read. The Ten of Pentacles, as you can see, it starts with is she living with you or somebody else right now? Because that's the family card, the Magician, Major Arcana. So this is like a major life event is happening here. And now the Nine of Pentacles being like looking over her own vineyards, her own land. Do you see the house in the distance? It's like she's living on her own, very happy, very prosperous, wealthy. She is living with someone else. Okay, yeah. This absolutely looks like a yes to me. Congratulations, Donna. Yep, and it looks like it's going to happen. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you for the donation. Oh, you're welcome. God bless you. It's good to see you again. Oh, Samantha, did you make a donation? I see you're asking a question. Okay, so if you're here and you want a free message from Spirit, please type in the chat. And if you want to ask a question, please make a donation. And if you do make a donation, please let me know, as I'm shuffling cards and not looking at my phone. Let me bring up my Facebook. Angela, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you for so long. How are you doing? Oh, you did, Lupe. I see it now. Are you sure you don't want a reading? I just brought up my Facebook. I just saw it. Lupe, are you sure you... I mean, we should do it now. Oh, wow. Angela, that's huge. Lupe, where'd you go? Where is Lupe? Lupe, come back. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I'll see if Lupe comes back. I'm not sure what's happening. There you are. Okay, well, Lupe, you made a donation. Type in your question. Let me get you a message from Spirit. Or did you want to, like, call me on the phone or something? I might not have time till, gosh, I'm not even sure when at this point. I have to take my cat to the vet. And I actually don't have all the money that I need to take her to the vet. So I'm not sure right now when I will have some time. Now this is the guy that asked you out at a restaurant, right? Can you just type in his name and make things easier? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Lupe? What message do you have for Lupe? Oh, thank you, Kay Vivi. Okay, let's see. Is that Kay Vibe? Ruben. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Lupe? What do you want Lupe to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Lupe to know today? Okay, in Lupe we have the devil. Your message is the devil. Now, this message is the free message from Spirit. It's not necessarily the message related to your question, so it doesn't mean that the man you're asking a question about is the devil. The message is the devil teaches us to confront the darkness within ourselves. This card urges us to examine and overcome our worst fears, doubts, and dark thoughts. You cannot truly free yourself from the shadows until you taste it yourself and choose the light within. So this card and Spirit's message to you, Lupe, is more about overcoming your fears and your doubts. Okay? So now let me check on Ruben. See what you need to know about Ruben. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does Lupe need to know about Ruben? What does Lupe need to know about Ruben? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and the first two cards are going to represent your question. Thank you, Spirit. What does Lupe need to know about Ruben? What does Lupe need to know about Ruben? Right here. Our first two cards represent your question. We have the Chariot. Very good. Things are moving forward. Let me double check the zodiac sign of the Chariot. I think that's is that Cancer? I always forget these. I think it's Cancer. It is Cancer. Are you or Reuben a Cancer. But the Chariot means things are moving forward. Let me see what else is here. Five of Swords. Again, not really wanting to move forward. Things are you still feel things are moving too fast. Okay. Our goal here, the Hermit. Yet you're still not ready, Lupe. We have the Hermit here. You're a Taurus. Okay. Okay. The Hermit is the goal, right? Not what you want to see about dating someone. Our obstacle is the Page of Pentacles. You don't know him. Okay. What's around this is the Fool. New opportunities are around, but at the same time, you don't want to rush off and jump off a cliff. You don't want to feel like you're making a mistake. So you do have a lot of fear around this. And Queen of Pentacles, which is good. The Queen of Pentacles is around you. That energy is you just want to take things slow. You're practical. You're grounded. You don't want to rush into things. So let's see timing here. 10 of Cups. Okay, so there's a little bit of a shift here since the other day, Lupe. So even though you want to take it slowly, it seems that you may be more open to dating him. Eight of Swords, yeah, but still, you need to take it slowly, or else you're just going to feel very. You're not going to be happy if you rush into this. Okay, so a lot of energy here about you taking it slow. But King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands. So this is very much what we saw before. So you're just going to take this slow, and then it's really going to proceed. And I think I said before that there was something. Uh-oh. My camera just quit. A sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Why I'm trying to get better equipment. Okay, so Lupe, are you there or did you leave? I saw you just posted something about leaving. Um, well, I'll just finish this. You can look at it later. So we see this Ten of Pentacles, which is the outcome. So it is actually very positive, very good. But again, the point here is that you really just need to take your time, take things slowly. And next we have the Lovers. So does this absolutely mean that you and Ruben are going to be lovers? No, it doesn't mean that, but it could. It absolutely could. So this is very, very positive. Um, Maurice, are you still here? I'm sorry, not Maurice. Um, KVOB. KVB? I don't get it. Is it K Vibe? K Vibey? K Vibey? Are you still here? I had this technical glitch. Oh, you're on PayPal. Let me see if you typed in your question. There you are. Just wanted to know, should you quit your guitar lessons? You've been studying with your teacher for 4 years. Okay. Is there any reason you're thinking about quitting? Like, do you want to see if you should go with a different teacher? Or is it just like you feel like you've learned enough? And like, are you ready to go on your own? Like, is there another part to it? Like maybe you want to find another teacher or just go on your own? And I will get you a message from Spirit as well. Just been very busy, but your teacher is a little spacey. Okay. First, we will get your message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for K Vibey? No, I do not think I'm saying your name right. I'm just going to call you K. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for K? What message do you have for K? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want K to know? What do you want K to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want K to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want K to know? Kay, do you mind if I ask if you're over 18, right? Like when you say that, like you don't think he's like a creepy pedo or something, right? I'm sorry. But I just want to make sure like you're over 18, right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kay? What message do you have for Kay? Right here. And we have temperance. Temperance can actually mean caution or balance as well as moderation. I do want to make sure that you're over 18. The Temperance card teaches us to cultivate balance, harmony, and peace in ourselves and our environment. It urges us to seek moderation in all things and reminds us you're okay. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. I just want to double check. In all things, and reminds us to find our calm center within. So temperance can come up if you need to meditate or just bring some things into balance. It also can represent Sagittarius energy. So if you're a Sagittarius, that could be why it shows up. But when the Temperance card shows up, it is a good idea to start make sure you're relaxing, doing healthy things, eating a healthy diet, exercising, but also meditating, taking care of your spiritual well-being as well. Definitely not engaging in like too much alcohol or anything of that nature. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants you to know about your guitar lessons. Thank you, Spirit. Should Kay quit the guitar lessons? What do you want Kay to know about the guitar lessons? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Kay to know about the guitar lessons? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Kay to know about the guitar lessons? And right here, and the first two represent your question. Ace of Wands, that's a new beginning, so that could absolutely represent leaving and going off in a new direction. And King of Swords, King of Swords. This absolutely represents the question because the King of Swords would be the teacher. And the Ace of Wands is you wanting to go off in a new direction. Our kings are like experts, masters. Okay, so our goal here. Oh, interesting. Temperance has shown up again. Are you a Sagittarius? Our goal here is some sort of balance. Is there another aspect to why you want to quit the lessons? Is there something that you feel out of balance? Oh, wait. Okay. Is it too stressful on you? Do you feel your schedule is too full? Do you feel like you don't have the time for the lessons? Is it becoming too much? Is it like you'd rather take this time to relax? Okay, Aquarius. Could it be that you'd rather take this time to relax? And I understand what you're saying about the way the teacher's teaching and being disinterested and spacey and weird. But do you feel like this is kind of wasting my time? I'd rather be home, or I could do something else. If you, it seems like you might be feeling that it's out of balance, almost excessive to keep going to these lessons. Okay, so let's see the obstacle here. Interesting that temperance came up twice. So there may be some sort of warning here for you as well, though. Oh, okay. Obstacle is Ten of Swords. So is it hard for you to quit? Is there some reason that that or do you feel like you might hurt his feelings? Is there some reason like you don't want to just quit? Interesting. Let me see what is around you. There seems to be some sort of sadness about this. Interesting. Okay, let me see what else is around. The Emperor. Okay, could the Emperor represent your father? Is there somebody who is paying for these lessons, or somebody who there's a part of you that's afraid to quit? Is there somebody who's paying for the lessons, or are you paying for them? Is your father paying for this? Just wondering who this Emperor is. There's an Emperor, which usually represents a father, but it could just be an authority figure. Is there somebody like a father who would be upset if you quit? But I'm going to see what you need to do here. Three of Cups And that's like really feeling loving, self-pay. Interesting. Okay, Three of Cups. Let me see what else we have. Judgment. And this is really just making an honest decision, looking at things closely, but it's also a card about rebirth, renewal. And next we have the Six of Swords, which is a journey to healing. To me, this looks like a yes, Kay. It looks like you should quit. For some reason, do you feel like this is almost unhealthy or toxic? Your guitar teacher? And then Justice. We had the Judgment and Justice in here. Justice is being on your true path, being true to yourself, being authentic to yourself. There's some, I don't know, what is the teacher doing? But I say this is an absolute yes. There's a warning here, even um, having. I'm not sure who the Emperor is. But it will be healing for you. And this teacher never did anything to cross a boundary with you, right? Because for some reason, you quitting is actually healing. Is this teacher, I don't know, like abusive? Is he verbally abusive to you? Is it a man? Has the teacher done anything that, has caused you some sort of discomfort? But yeah, I would say quit. There's like a celebration here for quitting. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely do it. It's time to close that chapter. And that is represented in our Ace of Wands. But definitely, um, be true to yourself with this Justice. But what I love about this reading is, for some reason, it's very healthy and healing for you to quit. That's right here. It's like going on this nice journey, leaving some troubled waters and sailing into like better times ahead, which seems so strange for a guitar teacher. But it is. Just seems disinterested, not interested. Yeah, definitely. That's not the right way to do it. And after 4 years, it's like, why is he doing that? Why isn't he paying attention to you? Yeah, I almost felt like it was toxic energy from here. That's what I was like, is there some abuse? Because it almost seems like there's just something toxic here, something negative. And maybe it's just him being disinterested is kind of messing with your head. Oh, absolutely, Kay. Thank you. Yeah, that's how it's coming across as toxic, which seems strange to me because it's like a guitar lesson shouldn't be toxic. But I guess it actually does make sense. If you don't connect with the teacher, if you don't like the way they're teaching you, it can be toxic. Almost all the students have quit. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't be laughing. But I mean, oh my gosh. What did the Yelp reviews say? Have you ever seen that Vice channel where I'm reviewing like the worst like guitar teacher reviews? That what it would be. Don't give him one of the worst guitar teacher reviews. Right, almost all the students have quit. Teacher is disinterested. Teacher is fiddling his thumbs. Oh my gosh. He'd be like, I'm going to take guitar lessons from the worst reviewed teacher. Oh my gosh. Okay, awesome, Kay. Thank you. And hello, Brittany and Lisa. How are you? Lisa, are you out of that hospital yet? I've been praying for you. I hope you're home. Hi, Naomi. Love readings are on a donation basis. Okay, awesome, Kay. What is your question? Naomi, well, what I do is I give a free message from Spirit, and that's when I'm not on donations. I give a free message. But if you have a question or want a general reading, that's done on a donation basis. And Kay, if you see me talking to someone you can't see, that's because they're on Facebook. Okay, you get nervous about playing music. You love it. Are you meant to be a musician in this lifetime? Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants you to know about your music, about being a musician. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Kay to know about being a musician in this lifetime? Being a musician, about feeling nervous when playing. Thank you, Spirit. So the first two cards are going to represent your question again. Thank you, Spirit. What does Kay need to know about being a musician? What does Kay need to know about being a musician? Okay. And we have, the well. The well. Now, this is an additional card included with this tarot deck. And I'm actually going to have to get the meaning from the book. There's two new cards. Okay, so the well is, very interesting. Okay. The well is wow. The well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatrix, and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. Oh, I love that. It represents nurturing opportunity, nature, and creativity, which apparently seems to mean that you're very creative as a musician. Okay, so let's see what goes along with the well. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this already looks to me like you are supposed to be a musician. The Queen of Cups is a very beautiful card, but it's also represents patience. Okay, a thing of beauty. So it looks to me absolutely like I mean, I don't see anything off the bat here representing your question that would in any way, shape, or form indicate something like that. Um, the Queen of Cups is, it also represents being intuitive, um, somebody who is sensitive to the feelings of others, extremely patient, very spiritual, even psychic. And these are the type of qualities you need to be a musician. So let me see what our goal here. Six of Wands. Okay, so it seems so that you do want to have like the adoration of other people. You want, I don't want to just say like praise, but I think what it is you, it seems as if you're sensitive and you need to have the feedback of an audience, which I mean, that's nothing, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're a musician and you're playing, you want people to like it. The Six of Wands is all about getting reward, getting acclaim, kind of like people singing your praises. Nothing wrong with that. Now, the obstacle here is Seven of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so the obstacle that you have right now is kind of like you're more in your head than really leaning on your intuition, leaning on your gifts and your talents. The Seven of Cups shows up like if you're caught up in illusions, letting your imagination run wild. Maybe sometimes even having too many options, but there could possibly be some sort of procrastination with your music. So you may not be exactly as focused as you need to be. Um, do you play in a band or something? Or did you you did say something like, did you say you were afraid to, what did you say? You didn't say you were afraid to play in front of other people. You get nervous about playing music. Well, that could be this too. Like, do you have a fear? Like, do you chicken out like when it's time to be in a band or to play? This is your problem. Okay, the Seven of Cups is your problem. You're way too much in your head, um, and it doesn't seem like you need to be. So let me see what is around you. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, so you just got to get out of your head. Um, Definitely got to get out of your head. You have to take control over what's going on in your mind, this fear. I would just recommend to do some meditation, do some guided meditations. You can find them on YouTube. You get afraid to make mistakes. Um, what you've got to do is some guided meditations. You can find them on YouTube, and maybe just find some like it might be, yeah, you do need to go out and play. And if you make a mistake, so what? It does seem that there's something here where the goal is, it's almost like the goal of having people singing your praises is almost like a perfection thing. Like maybe you're just so afraid of not being quote unquote perfect. If everything's not perfect, it's not good. And that's not true. Because the beauty of this card right here, which represents your gift of music, the Queen of Cups, is that you are very spiritually inclined. You're intuitive. So you really need to embrace that freedom of not doing everything by the book, of if you make a mistake, you just keep going, you know, and that's going to help you. So you have to embrace this Ace of Swords and cut through the bondages and the doubts and the fears in your mind. The other thing, oh, is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is wonderful. So yeah, you're definitely supposed to be a musician. Absolutely. Our queens here are all about patience. Okay. And I want to just point out that we had the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Cups. So are you asking like if you should be a professional musician making music? Because that is very possible with our Queen of Pentacles here. So it seems like though that you might want to like, oh, you didn't answer. Have you ever been in a band, or do you have a band? Um, oh, our first approach is the sun. Okay, so there might be something else here. The sun is for healing. Okay, not only is this like, and this is like your immediate card as a musician. Okay, like your immediate approach is the sun, which is very positive. But it kind of makes me wonder if it makes me wonder if you shouldn't be going into music for healing as well. Because music does heal. I don't know if you do any type of new age music, um, because this is like your immediate approach. This is definitely healing. You are asking, are you supposed to be a musician? That's a yes, but it does seem that there's an element of using your music to heal. So just keep that in mind. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. This is really good, Kay. Not only do we have the sun, our next card is the world. Okay. So when you're asking, like, should you be playing music professionally? And our immediate approach is the sun, and then we're coming up with a world. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is career. This is life path. This is a little bit more than that because there's healing in here. What type of music do you play? Oh my gosh, these are all major arcana. Okay, High Priestess, this is your approach. There's something very spiritual in your music. Why'd you tell me? I play gangster rap, and I'm like, it's so spiritual and healing. But there is something very, very healing here. Do you play with like a lot of like freedom? Oh, Three of Wands. Okay, so this is all new approach. Um, this is really, really good. Really good. Yeah, you are meant to be a musician. Absolutely. I love this deck. I might start using this deck a whole lot more than my Gilded Tarot. It's so pretty. Oh, yeah, that's a yes. So the only problem you only have one problem. You like rock, so you're older, 39. Oh, no, 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 it's not too late. Especially not in this day and age, especially not when we have all these I don't, what are they called, like all the online music things, all the music websites where you can upload your own music. And where was my obstacle card for you? We had the well, and it was the queen. Oh yeah, Seven of Cups, that was it. Yeah, the only negative thing in your whole entire reading is the obstacle, the Seven of Cups. It's only fear and illusions. And even like looking at this, right, because this was your obstacle card, every other card was just beautiful. Okay, but this one, you can really see this was the fear card, right? And you can see it's like he's holding the skull, but holding this mask with this like this chain dripping off his hand, right? It's like this mask, it's like this illusion. It's not you, it's not real. but it's dark and it's gloomy. And this is the obstacle. And then here's like this dragon. It's like this fear. It's like this monster, this beast that's just not, it's hiding your true identity, hiding your true self, and not letting who you are shine through. Um, so I just want to kind of go over that again. We do see that you want this pride and acclaim. You want people to love your music. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, so that was our obstacle. What was around was the world, high priestess, and the sun were the end. So what was around was the ace of swords. So you just have to cut through this energy. You have to get through this fear. And no, you're not too old at all. You know, you just got to get through that fear, get rid of those illusions. And you do that with the ace of swords, which means you have to take control. You have to take authority over the fear. And literally you just have to like take this sword in your hand. You have the power to cut through all of that confusion and doubt and fear, which you can easily do. But plus with our beautiful queens here, our Queen of Cups, it's like there's something very beautiful. Like I've never heard you play guitar, but it seems to me that you must be making beautiful music, because you would not be having this type of, like honestly, like if you should not be playing music, we would be seeing like death, the Ten of Swords, you know, like all these horrible things. And this is just beautiful. So our immediate approach, immediate action is the sun. Okay, so that's like you're not in the darkness with that fear anymore. You have the beautiful sun shining. But again, I feel that this is connected to some sort of healing. So I'm not sure where you are spiritually. I'm not sure if you are into psychic development or into spirituality. But it does seem to me that there may be some sort of avenue for you here. The world, unbelievable, just awesome. And the high priestess, and that again, it's like going into this intuitive psychic area. I do feel that there is a calling on you, because you wanted to know if if this is what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. Absolutely. And do you ever play guitar and feel like you're going into like a trance state, or feel like you might be communicating with spirit? Or because a lot of people do communicate with spirit playing. Oh, you're also a tarot reader. Okay. A lot of people do communicate with spirit through music. So if you were using music and playing your guitar and then like going into some sorts of trance state, or creating your own music, then I would say that spirit definitely is wanting to use you in that area. Because of that sun, I feel it is for healing. And then we have our Three of Wands. So we're seeing new, not just leadership, but new exploration. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's a yes. Should you be doing music professionally? That's a yes. Should you be into music? Yes. This card keeps moving, but I just love it. It's like this is you on your new journey, looking over the world, wondering where to go next, but very happy and content. So it's very beautiful. These cards are just gorgeous. I only started using these on the lives like I think Friday, and now I just can't stop. I don't know what this card keeps falling by itself. It's very strange. Okay, I'm going to let it go. Do not fall. There we go. It was strange. Wow. Thank you so much, Kay. That was a very nice read. Stop falling. Oh my God, I did it again. Oh, thank you, Kay. God bless you. I want to hear that music. Why does my card keep falling? This is crazy. Is there something here? I want to see the sunrise over there. Do you see this? What in the world? Why is this card doing that? My other cards aren't doing that. Oh, now they are. Not really. Must be something wrong with this card. It does. I don't get it. Why is it doing that? It is so weird. I just wanted a nice. I'm going to hold it there. Okay, I'm just going to hold it. It just looks so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to let go. No, no, no. Gosh. Stop. Oh, okay. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. That card did not want to be on camera. That was a great read. That was enjoyable. I like that. It seriously could have said, no, you're horrible at you're horrible at the guitar. You're a terrible musician. You should be a plumber. But Spirit was that was beautiful. But I just love that sun. All those major arcana cards, like for your next step. That was very nice. I want to hear the music. Okay, so everybody, if you've made a donation, please let me know because I haven't been looking at my phone. Oh, hello, Ian. How are you? And if you haven't made a donation and you just came in, I do feel bad. Yeah, record some music. Absolutely. I do feel bad if you've already, like if you just popped in and then asked for a card, because I'm going to have to ask you to pop in the chat again, because I'm just going to go in order, starting with Ian, from the people that I see who are still here, to give out some messages. Yeah, and Kay, if you record the music and put it up on YouTube, I don't know if it'll be on your Kay Vibey channel or if you have another channel dedicated to your music, but I want to hear it. Okay, so Ian, I'm going to start with you, and if anybody wants a message from Spirit after Ian, please type in. And Ian's a musician. Ian is a musician as well. It seems like a lot of musicians are here. If you're also a musician, will you type in the chat and let me know? Okay, Dorothy, awesome. Oh, thank you, Ian. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Ian? What do you want Ian to know tonight? What do you want Ian to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Ian to know? And Lake Wiley is a musician. This is wild. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Ian, we have the 9 of Cups. Anything is possible. Wonderful surprises await those who reach for the stars. Yeah, so the musicians are on YouTube. That's wild. Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Yeah, these cards aren't falling. Maybe that card was like crooked. It's so strange. Look, there's nothing like that happening here. Oh, that looks so pretty. 9 of Cups. That's a very good card, Ian. The Nine of Cups usually shows up if you're kind of like getting what you want, achieving what you've desired. You've been working hard for things and you actually start getting them. So you're starting to feel very happy, very pleased. So I'm not sure if you're in this energy right now or if it's coming. But the Nine of Cups can also be like sensual pleasure too. So if you have something like a new, you were thinking whether Danielle loves you or not. That's what I was just going to say. It's sensual as well. I was going to say, so if you have a new relationship or something, this is something that can show up like if you've been being intimate with somebody. So if you and Danielle have been intimate and you're wondering like, does she really love me? This would absolutely be like a yes. The Nine of Cups is like your cups running over. You're very happy. The things that you've wished for, the things that you've wanted, are really starting to manifest. And absolutely, it can show up in a love reading to mean there's a lot of intimacy, sensual pleasure, though, like making love, feeling happy. So, very good. Very good. Yep. Above and beyond. Getting what you want, things like that. The things you've always wanted are really starting to come to pass. Very good card. Okay, Dorothy. Let me get you a card. Oh, thank you, Ian. My spirit guides are very good. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Dorothy? What do you want Dorothy to know? And the reason I do it this way is because before I used to actually just let everybody type in a question, but then I'd find that they ask a question, come back the next day and ask the same question, come back the next day and maybe ask the same question again, and then I'd hear Spirit saying like there are other important things that Spirit wanted to address. And then I felt like, not everybody can make a donation. And this is kind of like a limited opportunity that I have to give a message from Spirit. So I think it should be the right Spirit, right message, not just because sometimes people unfortunately want to know like if some person that they're liking from afar is ever going to like them back. Sometimes people have asked if a celebrity is going to marry them. And I'm like, that's not the message Spirit has for you. Like, oh, you're not marrying this movie star. you know? So that's why I do it this way. Because sometimes this message from Spirit, if it's very serious, I will take it into an in-depth reading, even if nobody's making a donation, if it's something that's coming across very serious and Spirit's showing me that. There are times that I will not open, but like I'll show you, like sometimes I'll go like this and then pull the deck apart like that, and the card is already flipped over. And so my Spirit messages are very much Spirit messages. And then sometimes I'll always check my decks like this to make sure every card is turned over. Sometimes I'm shuffling the cards for somebody, to get that message. And when I go like this, there's like 3 cards flipped over by themselves. And then it's like, oh, you're going to get that free message. If Spirit's got the message and it's got 3 cards, you're going to get that whole thing. So that's why I do it this way, and not just let everybody kind of just ask their question for free. And I know a lot of readers on YouTube do that. And there are a lot of people on YouTube who do things that are bringing a lot more views than I do. But that's okay, because I'm not really here for views. I'm here to give messages to the people who Spirit is sending to get the message. So that's the way I do it. So Mystical has donated, so I'm going to do Dorothy's, and then I'm going to go to Mystical. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Dorothy? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Dorothy? What do you want Dorothy to know? What do you want Dorothy to know today? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Dorothy to know? What do you want Dorothy to know today? Right here. And Dorothy, we have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Grow your wealth, but don't lose sight of what's truly important along the way. Now, this is one card in this beautiful deck that was made in Lithuania that I don't always agree with this spirit message on the card. The 4 of Pentacles can mean a lot of things, but it can't. All of our 4s really talk about being stuck, stable, or stagnant. Like our 4 of Wands is actually like a very positive 4 card, where our 4 of Wands is we have like that stability of a secure, safe home. But our 4 of Swords is we're stuck, we're not making a move because we don't want to get hurt. Well, our 4 of Pentacles can show up if it's like time to hold on to your money, time not to be extravagant. So this card is kind of like not being generous, kind of like, I just don't really feel this message. Grow your wealth, but don't lose sight of what's truly important along the way. So, Dorothy, please let me know if there's a situation right now where maybe you're thinking about making, like, I don't know if it's a big purchase or something, but it can show up for that. But it can also represent something emotional, like wanting to be in control, wanting to be in charge, blocking change. And of course, it can mean like you're saving or you're pinching every penny, but it can also mean like you don't, you're becoming stagnant. Maybe you're resisting a new flow, things of that nature. It's kind of like it can show up if there is some sort of blockage or stalemate, or you just want things to be controlled and remain the same. So let me know if that resonates with you. Actually, I'm not sure if you're still here now. I do have a donation, so I'm going to pull one more card for this, just because I want to. She can look at it on the replay if she needs to. Thank you, Spirit. What clarifier or additional card do you have for the 4 of Pentacles for Dorothy? Thank you, Spirit. What additional card do you have? What additional message? Okay, so going with that is the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. This actually looks like it's more financial to me. With our 5 of Wands, there's like some conflict, some competition. We're keeping. Yeah, does that resonate, Dorothy? Our 5 of Wands can show up if there's some sort of conflict or competition. It could be something in the family as well. But it does feel as if there's some sort of situation where things aren't moving forward. Things have become stuck. There's some sort of disagreement with others. It may even be fighting. It may just be opposition to some things. Yes, okay. Cards are so pretty. If you want to donate for a reading, we could do something to see a little bit more about this situation, because I feel as if there's a need for like just like a 4-card situation solution advice here. But I'm going to move on to Mystical because Mystical made a donation. So I hope that helped. But I feel as if I identified a problem without giving a solution. And I feel like there is a solution for you here. Okay. Mystical. Mystical, mystical. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for mystical? What message do you have for mystical? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for mystical? What do you want mystical to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want mystical to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want mystical to know? What do you want mystical to know? What do you want mystical to know? Okay, and right here we have the Hanged Man. Oh, that's interesting. The Hanged Man teaches us that sometimes it is necessary to make a sacrifice and surrender our need for control. When it feels like there's nothing you can do, let go of your resistance, embrace that state of pause, and try to see things from a new perspective. So, Mystical, what is going on? Why are we getting the Hanged Man for you? For the past 2 weeks, maybe the past 3 weeks, it's all been work, 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 work. Now this is a different shift, and we're in major arcana here. You just had a birthday not too long ago. Is anything going on? Anything new? Any situations that would require you to look at things from a new perspective? This can even show up like if you need to kind of accept things the way they are, or if you're changing your mind about things, um, having new priorities, almost putting others first, like making a sacrifice. Something seems to be shifting. Yeah, not that you can think of. Interesting. Well, maybe this is going to show up for you tomorrow. Yeah, I want to see a little bit more about this Hanged Man. This is very different. Past couple of weeks, it's been all work, getting the same cards all the time. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What can you show me about the Hanged Man? What is the message for mystical regarding the Hanged Man? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. You were really just doing the free message, and I'm going to do more. Ten of Wands. Share the burden, lighten your load, and learn to delegate. The Hanged Man and Ten of Wands. Are you feeling stressed out? I mean, this is actually very much in line with the Hanged Man. Are you stressed? Are you burdened? Feeling like a martyr? Um, feeling almost like a victim mentality. But our Ten of Wands is feeling overburdened, overstressed. You're doing too much, struggling. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Oh my gosh, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, let go of what does not serve you and move forward to the next chapter of your story. Does this make sense to you? I mean, this is a complete theme here. This is a message of being burdened, letting things go, moving on from something. Well, Spirit is definitely saying it's time to let go of something and move on. What are you letting go of? It can also, the Hanged Man could also mean that you're waiting on something. Maybe you're trying to make something happen, and Spirit is actually saying just stop trying and just wait and just let it happen when it happens. And the Eight of Cups could actually be more of like a letting go to move on, which really is very similar to the Hanged Man. Because they all kind of have an element of letting go and releasing. Yeah, I feel like you're in danger of being burning out. Do you feel like this, Mystical? Is this from work? Is work draining you? Or is this something else that you feel is like draining you? I'm going to do one more. Oh, Knight of Swords. You worry about being creative. Okay. We also have the Knight of Swords here. Spirit is just really speaking about burnout and avoiding burnout. Um, feel Are you sure you don't feel like you're taking on too much work somewhere? I mean, that's like the energy here. Like it's time to let go, kind of relax, be patient, waiting for the right time, but letting things go that are not really working for you. But just not getting overburdened with the main job. Okay. Shorthand, right. That's right. The other last week that one person didn't come in and you were shorthanded. Are you still shorthanded at work? So just don't take on too much of it all on yourself. You know, if there's any way that you can delegate or get other people to help, you want to do that. But I would say that there's also messages in here to really take some time for relaxation, take some time to relax. And if you're doing too much of something at work, that you can let go and not do it anymore or have someone else do it, make sure you do that. Because this is really like being in danger of burning out. The Hanged Man is the major arcana card that comes in. You have vacation coming in August. Yeah, so that's good. So you just want to kind of take your time, do this stuff, and then have your vacation. You know, that's awesome. So just don't get stressed out. Yeah, I don't think this has to do with like a romantic type thing. I think this is just message for you to just stay relaxed and everything. I think it has to do with stress. Well, I hope that resonated with you, Mystical. I hope that helped. Awesome. Thank you, Mystical. But also, don't forget that that Hanged Man is about looking at things from a different perspective as well. I don't know. I just feel like there's something else that Spirit wants to say. I'm going to go into my other deck real quick. Don't leave yet. Thank you, Spirit. Don't leave yet, Mystical. I'm going to pull some more. I'm going to do situation, solution, advice, and outcome for you with this. I just feel like there's something else here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What is the situation, solution, advice, and outcome for Mystical? Situation, solution, advice, and outcome. Situation, solution, advice, and outcome. Situation, solution, advice, and outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Right here. Okay. Oh, wow. Situation is Ten of Swords. Okay. We're definitely on the same theme because before it was Ten of Wands. We had the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands of being like overburdened. Now we have the Ten of Swords. So this is your situation. Feeling like you're bottoming out. I mean, this is the deal. But do you not feel this today? I mean, you got vacation coming up. So it's strange. Why would you feel like this right before your vacation? I mean, this is, that's the situation. Solution is the world. I don't get this. I mean, Spirit's bringing it in twice. It's definitely the message. It's definitely confirmation. I ain't getting it. Why would you feel like you're bottoming out? Unless somebody's doing something shady behind your back. And that's going to be revealed like tomorrow or something. But your solution here is the world, which there is also energy in here about completing a cycle. You feel like you're running out of ideas. Oh, well, that would make sense. So this is something you're feeling at work. You're feeling like you're running out of ideas. Oh, okay. Well, then that would be the Ten of Wands, and that's stressing you out. That would be the Ten of Swords. Maybe even feeling like you're scared. Are you feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of ideas, I might lose my job? But the world could also be saying that there might be ideas somewhere connected to the World Wide Web. That's your solution card. It's just that for me, the world does sometimes represent the World Wide Web. I don't think it does that for a lot of other readers. But the world is bringing things together, creating, working in unison, realizing your goals, prospering. So I think then Spirit is basically saying, not to stress out over this. The advice here is Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, it really is about the worry. So you're worrying too much about the ideas in this job. And just like with my previous reading, you did your week pull, and tomorrow's name is Justice. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, your week stuff is awesome. Justice is about being very true to yourself. Um, but Ace of Swords is just kind of like cut through this mental anguish, because I don't think you're running out of ideas. Just like Spirit told you, your outcome. Oh, your outcome is the Six of Wands. Your outcome is a lot of pride and acclaim and victory. Okay, and people singing your praises and reward. So it does seem that that's all this is. Um, just try and get out of your head. Everything's fine. Everybody thinks you're doing a great job at work because you've got that Six of Wands for your outcome. And justice is being on your true path, um, getting like what you deserve, that justice. So don't forget, your solution here is the world. So there's reward coming. It's very good. So your situation is, you just feel this. I don't believe anybody's actually doing this to you. I think it's more that you're just feeling that way, bottoming out, feeling that things are just not moving along properly, but they are, and they're all going in the right direction. So I'm actually beginning to crash because it's 10 p.m. and I'm going to end the stream and go to bed. So I do apologize to anybody who was here who wanted a reading, or wanted a message from Spirit, and I was unable to give you one. Hopefully I will see you here tomorrow when I go live. I'm going to be going live early tomorrow. But, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. So I'm going to end the stream. I'll put this beautiful Three of Pentacles on the screen. Hopefully this one will stay. Like that other card that would not stay still. Oh, that one's staying, no problem. The Six of Swords is healing. Six of Swords can also represent travel or a journey, but it technically usually means healing, that you're in a boat and you're leaving like choppy waters, you're leaving storm waters, and you're going to into better times are ahead. But it can literally mean that you're taking a trip somewhere as well. Because it's someone on a boat traveling. But Six of Swords is a very positive card. It is about healing. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, we're yawning. How beautiful is that picture? Let me take this off so I can just look at that. I'm like, I totally love these cards. I'm becoming obsessed. This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated deck with the gold foil on it. I am obsessed with these cards. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Just look at, even just that looks so pretty. Okay, awesome. I will talk to you tomorrow, Mystical, hopefully. And I hope you have a good day at work. Just relax, take it easy. Everything's good. And Sam, that was a very interesting read. I'm glad that we were able to uncover what was going on. So I do hope the best for you and your son. Hope everything works out well. But again, everybody, sorry. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you, everybody. Good night. God bless you, and read the tarot.